What is going on, everybody? It is Mr. Lucky Moto here, and today it's been really bad weather here in Spokane.
It is the middle of frickin' October! Why is there snow?
And so today I was like, you know what? This would be a great time to show you guys what I wear while I'm riding, because you guys always just see from this perspective right here. I figured you guys can kind of get an idea of what I wear, and we're actually going to be getting some new gear here in the next couple weeks, which I will be doing a review on once I get it, but that's going to be a secret, and you guys can follow me on Instagram, and you're going to go ahead and get an update pretty much the second I get the package. So anyways, so I'm just going to go ahead and clear this up and just go bit by bit. And yeah, you guys can go ahead and just get started. We'll just work our way from the ground up. All right, now starting off, we've got our footwear. These are the Alpinestars J Cult, I believe is what they're called. But so it's pretty much, I mean, it looks just like a normal shoe. But you can see, it has the Alpinestars logo right here. And I don't really know how to do this with one hand, but the sole does not want to flex. That's the main reason that I'm putting my entire body weight in that thing, and that sole ain't flexing. And so that's the main thing you want to look for when you're looking for protective riding shoes, because these are designed for if the bike falls, it's not going to crush your foot. Like here, it has a little bit of like ankle padding and all that stuff, and so it has a little bit of protection in ankles, but it's more so just to protect your foot from getting crushed when the motorcycle falls on top. Whereas if you're wearing just regular like riding shoes or even work shoes, it's gonna happen. If you're a beginner rider, this is honestly one of the pieces of gear I would highly recommend, because as a beginner, you're probably gonna still be going slower speeds. You're not gonna be going really fast on like the freeway or anything like that. So you're probably gonna be sticking around more 20, 30 mile an hour range, and you're going to more than likely drop your bike on your foot, and this is going to save you from a lot of pain. Trust me on that. I've had foot injuries because of motorcycles before, and they are not fun. I think they retail at like $160. If you don't want to have like the full-on race boot look, get something like this. It's a lot more casual, and they just look like normal shoes. You can walk around in these all day. You can make these your main shoes if you want. Yeah, these are the Alpinestars J Cult, and they are probably my favorite shoe that I have. All right, and so next up, these are some StreetnSteel riding jeans that are Kevlar infused and have knee pads right here in the knees. Unfortunately, they don't have any hip pads or anything like that. But I mean, it's StreetnSteel. I believe these, I don't remember how much these were because I can't find the model on these anywhere. It's like you look around in the tags, there's no model. So I can't tell you guys exactly what models these are, but I bought them at Cycle Gear. I think they're kind of around the same price range as those shoes, like maybe like 150, 160 bucks. But I got these, gosh, when I started riding back in 22. And yeah, they're comfortable, they look good. I'm confident that these will help if I was to get into an accident. But yeah, got Kevlar in the knees right here, Kevlar in the buttocks. You guys can see the Kevlar right there. And so those are the things that are going to save you if you crash on a motorcycle. You want to be sure to have regular. I'm gonna say you want to be sure to have all your gear, because I am a huge gear advocate, especially nowadays. There's gear that just looks like normal clothes, like this. This looks like a normal piece of clothing that you would wear in everyday life. And it's like one of the biggest complaints I hear from people is, oh, I don't like the way gear looks. Oh, I don't like it. It's too uncomfortable. This is comfortable. This is comfortable. It looks like you look like a human being on a motorcycle. You don't look like a Power Ranger. Yeah, look into this. There are tons of companies that make stuff like this. And so, yeah, they're very, very nice jeans, fairly affordable. And yeah, but so anyways, these are my riding jeans that I wear. And yeah, there you go. All right, next off, this is the next probably piece of gear that you guys see the most is you see my gloves. So first off right here, these are Reax Superfly gloves. I wanted to get them in black, but they only had them in white at Cycle Gear. And so I was like, all right, well, I'll try them. And I honestly really like these gloves. These are, oh gosh. These are some of my favorite gloves ever. They're super comfortable, full leather. It's not like partial leather or anything like that. Like the whole glove is leather, minus this little venting bit right here. But super comfortable, short cuff glove. They're so nice in the summer because your hands get really hot and sweaty in the summers. And they're just awesome in the summer. Yeah, these gloves are super nice. I don't remember, I'll look up and put on the screen how much they were. But They got short cuff glove, which is super nice for the summer because it allows you to have some airflow up into your jacket, and it's the perforation leather, so it gets actually in your hand and you feel the wind while you're riding. And it also has touchscreen compatibility. So like if I was to go right here, if I was to come onto the other side and tap the screen, I could stop the video if I want to, and you guys would just be out of the video. But anyways. So these are like my main gloves that you guys have seen on my channel because I mostly ride in the summer anyways. So I'm just trying to stay cool with these gloves. And let me take this off and I'll show you the other gloves I got. Now this is a new addition and you guys might have seen this in like 1 or 2 videos. I'm not sure how many videos I have with these gloves on, but these are also Reax. I honestly really like Reax gloves. They're super nice, they're fairly affordable, and they are good quality for what you get. But so these are the Reax Ridge, I believe is what they're called. But so they're an all-weather sport bike gauntlet type of glove. And so it's insulated on the inside. It's insulated on the inside. It's got the full gauntlet, so it comes down to like here on your arm instead of just at the short cuff like these ones are. So it's a lot nicer if you're riding in colder weather. It keeps your hands really warm. And I'm actually going to be going out and riding later today. It's about 40 degrees right now. So I'm going to be riding in these, and I'm going to get to really test them because last time I rode in them, it was probably like 50, 60. So this is going to be a really good test to see how well these things do. And I'm kind of tempted to return these because sometimes they feel tight, sometimes they don't. I might just have the wrong size, but part of me wants to see if I can find another short cuff glove like this that it just doesn't have the perforated leather, so that I can have the short cuff movement. And that's the only other complaint that I have about these, is that you guys know I like doing wheelies, stuff like that. And so just having the gauntlet makes it a lot harder for like the wrist movement and like pulling in the clutch and all that stuff. It makes it hard to do all that stuff. It's not impossible, I've done it. You guys can see in my most recent stunting video, I was wearing these gloves and I was able to pop some dank wheelies on those. I mean, they're super nice gloves. I like them. It's just wondering if I want something different. But so yeah, Reax Superfly and Reax, what's the name of these again? I can't remember. But yeah, so those are my 2 gloves that I have, and I love them both. They're both super nice. These are both really nice quality gloves. I would highly recommend getting something leather. If you're going to be looking into getting gloves, get something leather, because leather is going to be the best material when it comes to gloves. Because I mean, the thing is, like, if you get perforated leather, you're good. Your hands are not going to get hot. I promise you that. They are not going to get hot. So if that's your concern with leather gloves, don't worry about it. You will not get hot. And these have a lot of mobility once you break them in. So if you're a stunter like me and you want protection for your hands, get something like this, because it's even got like the palm slider on the bottom of it, which is super nice. But yeah, so I highly recommend both of these gloves. They're both super good. All right, and now we are on to one of the bigger pieces of my gear. This is an Alpinestars T GP something. I don't know how much this is. I'll throw it on the screen once I find it. But yeah, so it is a vented textile jacket. You guys can see the vents right here. And so in the summer, it helps keep you a little bit cool. It's still very hot because the jacket is black. And black clothing just absorbs the heat. So if it's like 100 degree day, you're wearing literally nothing but this jacket and you're just sitting at a red light, you're gonna get hot. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. But this is probably the biggest piece of gear that I would not ride without. It's super nice. It's got, I don't know what CE rating the armor is, but it's got armor. It's got armor in the shin or forearms. This part right here. It's got armor here. It's got armor in the shoulders. It's even got like a plastic piece on the outside, so it almost acts as like a little bit of a slider. This jacket does not come with a back protector, which I have been meaning to get one, just because, I mean, back protectors, they can save your spine. They can save you from being paralyzed for the rest of your life. And I just haven't gotten one because 90% of the time I'm wearing a backpack, so it kind of acts as a back protector. It's a nice jacket. They're super nice. I highly recommend it, especially if it's like 80 degrees or below. This jacket is like perfect because, and even in the colder weather, because this is my first and only jacket. And it's like, when I was riding last year or the beginning of this year, it's like, it would be like 30, 40 degrees. I would just throw a hoodie on underneath and I was good. Like I had absolutely no problem riding in this in the cold weather. You just have to layer up underneath it, which can feel a little constricting at times, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Underneath it, as you guys can see, we have one of these Sedici cooling vests. I've tried this out like twice, And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not 100% sure how well it works, because one time I tried it, it dried out in like 30 minutes, and then it was basically useless. It just felt like an extra layer. And so it's unfortunate that that was the case, because I was really hoping this would help me in the summer, because I don't want to take off my gear to stay comfortable and all that stuff. So I was hoping that this would do it for me, but I mean, I literally rode with it like twice, and the rest of the summer I rode just with the jacket, and I was probably going out riding at least 2 or 3 times a week. But yeah, I highly recommend the jacket. This is like 50 bucks if you wanted to try it. It might work for you, it might not. I don't know, maybe I used it improperly or something like that. But yeah, Sedici cooling vest, Alpinestars, blah, 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 blah jacket. And super nice, I believe this, actually this price might be like 200 something bucks. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, jacket. If you're going to get a jacket, make sure that it has some sort of abrasion resistance. So like it has the textile for abrasion resistance up here, 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 and just all around the jacket. It's got the textile for that. Some jackets have Kevlar infused, which you guys will see in a couple weeks or something like that. Little teaser right there. This is my jacket, and yeah, it's nice. All right, now we've probably got the part that you guys are most excited for, which is the helmet. This, I mean, it's cheap helmet. It's an LS2 Assault, which it's a good helmet for how much you pay for it. It's like 160 bucks I bought it for. As you guys can see, DOT and ECE certified. It's very comfortable helmet, very nice. I have really high things to say about this. As you guys can see, I got visor for this too. I got a couple of visors. Dropped my helmet one time and scratched up the visor, but yeah, so helmet, very comfortable, protective, and it's honestly pretty nice. My only complaint about it is, I mean, I have a big head, to be fair, but I mean, this mouthpiece is so close. I don't know if that's all like sport bike style helmets, but it's like I can literally reach over and lick the front of my helmet if I want to. I can just stick my tongue, I could just lick the helmet like that if I want to. But so that's my only complaint about it. It has good airflow with all the vents. It's got vents up here. It's got a vent right back here behind the GoPro. And it also, if you decide to ride with a clear visor, it has, but you want a little bit of shade. There you go. It has that. It has that. So it's not a race helmet, but it is pretty protective if you're on a budget for a helmet. Cheap helmet, good helmet. On top of that, I have a Cardo, it's a Cardo Freecom 4X. That's what it is. It's Freecom 4X. It's really nice. My only complaint about it is that it doesn't have a mesh connection. So it's like if I want to talk to someone that doesn't have a Cardo, or if I want to talk to a bigger group of people, I can't do it. I honestly don't talk to people much anyways, because I just kind of enjoy riding. I don't kind of like being able to talk to myself, not have to think about what people are thinking I'm saying. But every once in a while, it's fun to talk to people while you ride. It is one of those things that is super nice. Also, just for listening to music and making calls. Because I mean, if I'm on my bike and I want to make a call or text somebody or play music, I just press a button on the side, and then I'm just like, hey Siri, do this, and it works. All right, now this is probably the part that you guys are the most interested in right here. This is my actual motovlogging setup. I'm hitting my camera everywhere, but so it's honestly really simple. I got this, it's a Hero 7 Black edition, and it's super nice, honestly. I think the 7 is probably the best cheap GoPro that you can get, because I got this several years ago at a pawn shop for like 160 bucks. Super nice, works really good. It's got 4K stabilization at like 30 frames per second, and it's like, I don't know, it's just nice. You don't have to worry too much about having problems videoing with this, and it just works really good. So I've got this hooked up to a chin mount, which, as you guys can see back here, the chin mount actually broke. But the guys at the chin mount are super cool. I sent them a message. I sent them videos being like, hey, this broke when I was putting my GoPro in. I showed them I was using all of their pieces, and that it just broke. And so, then they were just like, oh yeah, cool. And they just sent me another one. They just asked me, is my address the same? And they're like, and I'm like, yep. And they just sent me another one, which I still have it. I just need to install it. So sorry, I haven't installed it yet. If you guys are watching this, I highly doubt you are. But if you are watching this, I have it. I've received it. I just haven't installed it yet, because I mean, this still works. It just, the GoPro, it shakes a little bit. It's a little unstable, but overall, I still highly recommend chin mounts. They're super, super nice people. They just work with you every single time that you have a problem. And then you guys are probably interested in how this is working. So is GoPro audio adapter for 3.5 millimeter. I just have it Velcro to the side of my helmet, which I need to fix this because the Velcro is starting to come undone. But GoPro mic just goes up into here, plugs in here, gives it audio, and then the microphone just runs throughout the helmet and just right there on my cheek. Just got a little pop filter on it. It's a Purple Panda microphone. Amazing microphone for 30 bucks. There's tons of reviews on it on YouTube. Highly recommend it if you're on a budget and you want a good quality mic. And honestly, a lot of people just use it because it's just that good. And I mean, you guys hear my audio. I think it's pretty decent. My voice sounds weird, but it sounds pretty decent. I just have a weird voice. So that's the helmet. And that is actually the end of my gear. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I shall see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.